day 3, I think, or 4 of the HOVERCRAFT build. Now, bought a petrol leaf blower. That's it there. Now, that down pipe that I have there, that was pretty much off my R33 track car. Just some of the intercooler piping. So I just thought I'd use that, taped it up, made the hole on the other side a bit bigger, and then we tested it out. I'm sorry I didn't get a video of that. I'll be honest with you, I just can't be bothered hooking it all up again and doing it just for the sake of a video. I should have recorded, but no, I didn't. But so, analysis, it fills up HOVERCRAFT really fast, which is awesome. And the cushion is really strong, but it's not, the air is not escaping fast enough, because you want the air to be coming out of the sides of the cushion so you can you know, create that tiny little layer of air that it kind of like reduces the friction on. So what I'm going to be doing now is making some more holes in it. I'm a bit hesitant with this part because you can always, you know, if you make too many holes, then you fuck it up, then you got to start again. So I suppose I could tape them up, but it's just, So this is what I'm going to be doing. I started just tracing out 3 more holes, and what I might be doing is I might just put 1 more in each of these in the midway spots all around. But before I cut them out, I might cut, we'll see I might cut this one out first, okay? And then I'll cut this one, and then that one. I might skip 2, see how that goes, and if it still needs more wind coming out, then I will cut the rest. But all the videos that I've watched on YouTube, they made it look pretty easy. This one bloke even like cut like 50 holes in the top, which is what I did for the previous one, for the first version. And yeah, it just wouldn't really, it just didn't really do very well at all. So then other people didn't have that big of a cushion. They kind of just pulled the tarp really tight, stapled it down, and then put the blower into that. Now, could that have been a better way? Yes, I reckon so, because then you can do a lot of holes in it. But the only problem with that then is that the moment, you have to be dead flat. The moment it kind of like dips a tiny bit, the board will dig into the ground. Whereas what I wanted to try and build was, because the kids, obviously the kids aren't gonna stay still. If the board rocks a bit, it'll be okay. You know, some hovercrafts have got that sort of, what do you call it, that flexibility in them. But yeah, let's keep going. Okay, extra holes are all drilled. Extra holes are all drawn. Now to cut them. Change of plans again. Remember this bit of wood that I put in the center of it to kind of make it, you know, like to have 2 distinct sort of bubbles on each side? Well, I'm just going to try some. I want to take it out and see if that's going to make a difference. Now, I would have thought me having that bit of wood in there would have, you know, kind of like, and having the air bubbles, the air holes. So if you can kind of picture, let's put this phone down like this. If you can kind of picture, let's make it like this is the board, okay? Like this. Board comes along here like this, right? If it just gets fastened up to it like that, then you have holes on the inside, so then it kind of creates a bubble like that, right? And on this side, where it kind of comes out like that. So if I have the holes on this side blowing in this way, when it made contact with the ground, this is my theory, by the way. When it made contact with the ground, it would create a pocket of air inside here, and it would build up that air pressure, and the air pressure would then want to escape underneath the bubble, hence creating that small cushion of air. Now, it didn't work when I tried it with the stronger blower. Yes, I could put a lot of my weight on it and it wouldn't deflate, which is good. But then if I could do that, that means there's a shitload of air going in there, but not enough air coming out, which was then causing the blower to struggle as well, unfortunately. So I cut more holes in it, and I couldn't put as much weight on it for me, and it did feel like it was easier to slide on the floor. So I just thought I'd just try this test take this out and see how it goes. If it makes it worse, then I'll put it back in. Is that fair? Beauty. Let's get to it. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. So just close the garage. Basically, if we were gonna do it like that, the what do you call it? The skirt has to be much smaller, and much tighter. But that's not what I want. I want there to be a decent amount of skirt, because if the kids are going to be using it, they're not going to know the the kids aren't going to know that with a skirt, you know, you have to transfer your own body weight when you're turning. They're not going to know that. They're just going to turn and yeah. So turn to the right, the whole thing's going to go like that. So I want quite a bit of play. So upon saying that, I'm going to put that block of wood back in. Maybe just put some more smaller holes on the inside, like next to the block of wood, and maybe a couple on the, like the actual where the skirt, the majority of the skirt touches the ground. I might put some there as well, just small ones, you know, 20-cent piece type style, just so it can assist with some of the wind going out. I don't know. Look, when it comes to hovercrafts, a lot of people have done them homemade, but I haven't actually been able to find any sort of mathematics behind how many holes you should use. But we'll keep chipping away at it and see how we go. Okay, I've realized why it wasn't inflating. Actually, this bit of wood that I've got here, I had this where I had marked out the outline, but as you can see here, right, there's the bottom of the bloody circle. So I originally, then if you look here, there's an indent of the wood there. So what I had actually done previously is I just repositioned it. So let's try it again, and hopefully it'll inflate properly, and we'll have some good results. The plank is in place. I even put it lower than the original, not the original, the second version, because the second version still just cut this a little bit here. So, all right, let's fire up the leaf blower and see how we go. Okay, now, that's a snug fit. That goes there, that goes there, according to the instructions. Let's see how we go. Ashley, come on. I'm starting now. Right, you guys saw that. It actually, that big bit of wood really inflates it. You know what, now we're gonna get our, get this thing and just blow some of the smoke out. I should really have like a big fan in here. So, as you saw, it inflates, and it inflates quite well. Even with the extra holes that I've put in, still inflates very well. So I'm pretty happy with that. A lot of air is coming out of the front and not the sides. Look, I assume that air coming from the front, a lot from the front is also good, because if you're going to be going forward, it's better to have it more air coming out of the front. But why from the sides is not coming out? So now the question is, do I need more holes or do I just need more air? Kind of a catch-22, because if I do more holes, then it might not give a big enough cushion because too much air is coming out. But then on the flip side of things, if I drill a hole to fit that leaf blower in, am I going to shoot myself in the foot there, because then I'm drilling a huge hole in the base of the hovercraft? I don't know. I don't have the answer. Now, there's a lot of trial and error in this, which clearly you guys have been seeing. But yeah, I mean, a part of me is thinking I should just put 2 leaf blowers on it, because, you know, better have more air than not enough, right? But anyway, all right. I'm happy. Now, just quick side note, you did see underneath with the cushions how, you know, it kind of makes 2 different style cushions, like a donut underneath there. It's kind of what you want, with that air pressure in the center of it, and then for it to force it out. So let's keep kicking on.